Imagine standing on the battlefield, sword in hand, your opponent facing you with their own weapon drawn. The air is thick with tension, and every decision you make could mean the difference between life and death. In this moment, you have two choices: to rely on instinct and tradition, or to transcend them and embrace a deeper understanding of strategy, flexibility, and constant learning. This is the essence of the Book of Five Rings, a text written by the legendary samurai Miyamoto Musashi over 4 centuries ago. Musashi, who famously defeated countless opponents and lived through some of Japan's most turbulent times, didn't just understand combat. He understood strategy in its purest form. His insights go far beyond swordsmanship and apply to every area of life, from business and leadership to personal growth and self-mastery. In his book, Musashi shares the lessons he learned through years of battle, not as a set of rigid rules, but as flexible principles that anyone can adapt to their own situation. The key themes he discusses, strategy, flexibility, and continuous learning, remain as relevant today as they were in the 17th century. Whether you're navigating the challenges of modern life or striving to improve in your career or personal development, Musashi's teachings offer profound wisdom on how to outthink your competition and move forward with purpose and clarity. In this video, we'll explore the core principles from Musashi's Book of Five Rings, focusing on how they can guide you toward becoming more strategic, adaptable, and committed to lifelong growth. So, let's dive in. Welcome to the Unfolding Journey, a space dedicated to exploring timeless wisdom and transformative ideas that can help you lead a more authentic and empowered life. Here we dive into the minds of great thinkers, philosophers, warriors, and innovators, and distill their teachings into practical insights that you can apply in your own journey of growth. Today, we're going to break down the teachings of one of Japan's greatest warriors, Miyamoto Musashi. His Book of Five Rings is a treasure trove of strategy, philosophy, and practical advice. Whether you're interested in martial arts or simply looking for strategies to succeed in life, Musashi's insights have something powerful to offer. So let's jump in and explore these principles together. The Five Rings. A brief overview. Before we delve into the core principles, it's important to understand the structure of Musashi's Book of Five Rings. The book is divided into 5 sections, each named after one of the 5 elements in Japanese philosophy. The Ground Book, Earth. The Water Book, the Fire Book, the Wind Book, the Book of the Void. Each of these books discusses different aspects of strategy, but they all tie back to Musashi's core philosophy of adapting to your environment, staying flexible, and constantly evolving. The Ground Book, laying the foundation of strategy. Musashi's first lesson is about laying a strong foundation, a concept that resonates with anyone seeking success in life. In the Ground Book, he emphasizes the importance of understanding the basics, mastering your craft, and developing a strong foundation of knowledge before you can take on more advanced strategies. For Musashi, this foundation wasn't just about physical skills, it was about a mindset. To become a true master, one must understand not only their own strengths and weaknesses but also the context in which they are operating. Musashi describes how to observe and assess situations, highlighting that a successful strategist must not only be adept with their weapons or skills, but also with their mind. In modern terms, this could be seen as the principle of mastering the fundamentals before pursuing more complex goals. Whether you're building a business, developing a new skill, or pursuing a personal transformation, the core principle is the same. Without a strong foundation, it's nearly impossible to succeed in the long term. Musashi stresses that one must master the basics. This applies to anything, whether it's martial arts, business, or life itself. The Water Book. Flexibility and adaptability. The second book, The Water Book, introduces the concept of flexibility. Musashi likens a master swordsman to water, constantly adapting to its surroundings, always flowing to where it's needed. Water has no shape of its own. It takes the shape of whatever container it's poured into. In the same way, a true strategist adapts to the ever-changing circumstances around them. This principle of adaptability is crucial not only in combat but in life. It's easy to become rigid in our thinking and cling to fixed plans or methods. But the world is unpredictable, and true mastery comes from the ability to adapt and flow with it. This could mean altering your approach when facing new challenges or being open to learning new methods when the old ones no longer work. In today's fast-paced world, we see this idea in practice everywhere. From business leaders pivoting their companies in response to market shifts, to individuals learning new skills as industries evolve. The key takeaway from the Water Book is to stay flexible, stay aware, and remain open to change. Only through adaptability can we thrive amidst uncertainty. The Fire Book. Decisiveness and action. In the Fire book, Musashi talks about the importance of decisiveness. The fire represents intensity, passion, and the drive to act swiftly and with purpose. A true strategist is not paralyzed by indecision, nor are they afraid to take bold actions when necessary. Musashi explains that once you've understood the fundamentals and the situation at hand, you must act decisively. In battle, hesitation can cost you your life, and in life, hesitation can rob you of opportunities. Procrastination and overthinking are the enemies of progress. The key is to strike with clarity and confidence once you've made your decision. This principle of decisiveness translates directly into real-world applications. Whether you're navigating career opportunities, launching a project, or making important life decisions, you cannot afford to be indecisive. While it's important to remain flexible, you also need to trust your judgment and make choices based on the information available to you at the time. The Wind Book. Understanding your opponent. The Wind Book deals with understanding your opponent and analyzing their strategies. Musashi describes how to study and learn from others, both their strengths and their weaknesses, and adapt accordingly. This doesn't mean copying others, but rather, understanding the dynamics of the situation and identifying how your opponent thinks and operates. Musashi uses the metaphor of the wind to highlight the importance of perception. Just as the wind moves in unpredictable ways, so do the tactics and strategies of your competitors. A true strategist doesn't just focus on their own strengths, but also carefully observes and anticipates the moves of others. In the modern world, this concept is essential for anyone looking to succeed in a competitive environment. Whether in business, sports, or personal relationships, understanding your competitors, or the context you're working within, gives you a significant edge. It allows you to position yourself strategically, avoid unnecessary conflict, and capitalize on the weaknesses of others. The Book of the Void. The Power of Emptiness and Continuous Learning. Finally, in the Book of the Void, Musashi discusses the concept of emptiness or the void. In the martial arts context, this represents the mental state of clarity and focus, the ability to be completely present and to act without the burden of preconceived notions or distractions. The void is not about nothingness, but about freedom, the freedom to adapt, to be open to new learning, and to continuously evolve. Musashi's teachings here are deeply philosophical. He stresses that in order to truly master strategy, one must embrace the unknown, remain humble, and accept that there is always more to learn. This is where the principle of continuous learning comes into play. Mastery is a journey, not a destination. Even the greatest warrior can always improve, always evolve. In today's world, this principle of the void speaks directly to the importance of lifelong learning and intellectual humility. No matter how much you know or how skilled you become, there is always more to discover. The moment you stop learning, you stop growing. This mindset keeps you open to new ideas, new approaches, and new ways of thinking, which is essential for long-term success in any field. Miyamoto Musashi's Book of Five Rings offers profound wisdom that goes beyond the sword and battlefield. His principles of strategy, flexibility, decisiveness, understanding your opponents, and continuous learning can be applied to nearly every area of life. Whether you're building a business, navigating a career, or pursuing personal development, Musashi's teachings offer a roadmap for success. To succeed in today's world, you must understand your foundations, be flexible enough to adapt to change, act decisively when the moment arrives, understand your competitors, and always remain open to learning and growth. These principles, when applied consistently, can help you master not just the art of war, but the art of living. If you found this video insightful, make sure to subscribe to The Unfolding Journey so you can continue exploring timeless wisdom from the greatest minds throughout history. We'll dive deeper into how these principles can help you achieve your fullest potential. Don't forget to like, comment, and share with others who might benefit from this philosophy. What part of Musashi's teachings resonates most with you? Drop your thoughts below. I'd love to hear how these principles might apply to your own life. Until next time, keep learning, keep adapting, and keep unfolding your journey.